I'm Sunny, and I'm here to tell you, I'm here to remind you, because that's not news, what I'm about to tell you, but it's the very fact that sometimes we make mistakes. Newsflash! So I went to the coffee shop and I got myself some coffee, and she asked me if I wanted to have, because I got it to go, so she asked me if I wanted to put it in a plastic bag, because I'm in Vietnam right now and this is what people do here. I think it's definitely like a Southeast Asian thing, that you get like these little like plastic bags when you get a coffee to go. And so I said, no, I don't need that, thank you. But then she asked me if I wanted a straw. And then to that, I said yes. And so she put a straw in my coffee. And as I was walking back, I was like, I don't know why I got the straw. Like, I didn't need the straw. I didn't want the straw. I didn't need or want the straw. But I already had said no to the to the plastic bag. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I didn't think about it, to be honest. I just didn't think about it. And I feel like sometimes, because it's also hot coffee, right? Like, so like, who wants to drink hot coffee out of a straw? Like, it doesn't make sense. And so I was walking back and I was like drinking a little bit of my coffee out of the plastic straw, but it was obviously very hot. I mean, it would have been hot without the straw too, but it's not like you can actually drink it great well in that way, right? But anyway, so as I was just like walking back into my homestay, I was like, yeah, I don't know why I got that. And then I was like, you know what? Sometimes we just make mistakes. Sometimes we just make mistakes. But why? Not because we had malicious intents. Not because we are stupid. But because we didn't think about it. We just did not give it enough thought. And that has happened to me so many times in my life. Obviously, because I'm a freaking human like everyone else is. And so I was just reflecting on making mistakes, and how so often in my life, like, I just always thought I needed to be perfect. When I was younger, when I was growing up, I always thought that I needed to be perfect. I've made many videos about perfectionism and all of that stuff, and it's just like perfectionism is the one thing. I mean, there's many things that are like fucking us up, obviously, but perfectionism is definitely one of the things. Like, perfectionism is so fucking shit for us. Sorry, I cannot express this in a better way right now, with better words, with better language. But and perfectionism is what kills us. Now I'm thinking about, am I going too far with saying that? But it definitely kills our spark. It kills our joy, right? Like, when we go through life and we constantly think that we have to be perfect in whatever way, like, we have to look perfect, we have to have the perfect grades, we have to be always first in sport, when it comes to sports events or whatever the fuck, right? We always think, oh, we have to come first, be the best, and just always have, like, do everything to the best fucking degree, when that is the one thing that robs us of our joy, right? And comparison, obviously. But perfectionism goes hand in hand with comparison, because when we want to be perfect all the time, we of course compare ourselves with others, and they were like, oh, this person like runs this amount of distance in this amount of time, and I have to beat that. I have to be better than that. Otherwise, I'm not lovable, or I'm unworthy. Oh. So stupid. It's so stupid, but that used to be me. That used to be me. And yeah, I was very, very much caught up in this perfectionism thing. And whenever I would make a mistake, I would just like punish myself, criticize myself, talk down on myself, but literally like punish myself like harshly for that. Because in my mind, I thought I needed to be perfect. In my mind, I thought I needed to be always first and never make mistakes. Because when I did that, then I was unlovable. And that's just obviously based on the conditioning that I went through, based on my upbringing, yada, yada, yada. And I do think so many of us go through this. And but I just want to remind you that making mistakes is just the most normal thing. That and I hate like using this poor language, like normal thing, but it's just like making mistakes is it's human. It's human. And that means like, how many mistakes do people make every day? Like, you make mistakes every day, multiple thereof in one day, right? Like, stop being so critical with yourself. It's not going to lead you anywhere. And to be human means to make mistakes. Because why? Because mistakes are going to help us grow. But the thing is, it's not even that we have to grow, because we grow automatically. We grow naturally. We expand. We are consciousness. We expand naturally. So we don't have to do anything in order to, like, we don't have to force ourselves to grow, right? Like, we naturally grow in a direction that our spirit wants to grow. But maybe we're not growing in certain other ways, but that's because our spirit is not wanting to do that. Like, our spirit, naturally, we're all unique, right? We all have our own unique highest path, what I call it, our highest alignment. Our alignment with our truth, with our unique spark of our own unique soul. We all have that within us, our own genius, right? So we naturally, like, our spirit naturally wants to go this way of our highest path, of our highest alignment, of our most of our highest joy, of our highest excitement, right? That's what our spirit naturally does. But then we have these ideas based on our conditioning and our upbringing, things that we get taught, well, but you have to grow this way, you have to improve in that way, in that direction, you have to get better at this. Like, for example, you really love maths. Like, I don't fucking know what's wrong with you with that. If you do that. No, I'm joking. I mean, I'm actually probably just jealous of people who are good at math, because I just can't do it. And that's probably a limiting belief too, but it's just not my thing, okay? And so I had to repeat the whole year because I failed in math and stuff. But if you fucking love it, good on you, good for you. I love that for you, right? So you say you are really good in that, but then teachers, your parents, your environment or whatever, they are trying to force you to love writing. And you're like, what? I hate writing. I don't want to do writing. For me, it's the opposite way, right? The other way around. So, but then you're being forced kind of to also be good at writing and improve in writing, when nothing in you wants to improve in that. Nothing in you wants to grow in that department, because you don't care about it, because your soul doesn't care about this, because that's not you. But then you're being forced in that direction. And that's just what happens so often with all of us. In this society, with this stupid school system and all of that bullshit, where we have to do many different things, and then I don't want to talk about this, but anyway, like, that's when life gets hard, because we feel like we have to be good, we have to be great, we have to be the best, we have to be amazing at everything, when that's just not how we're built. We're all unique, and we don't have to be good at everything, and we're gonna be naturally good at something. We're all good at something. We're all really fucking good, amazing at something. And whatever that is, that you have to find out what that is for you, and no one else can tell you that. But it's whatever feels good to you, it's whatever feels natural to you, it's what you naturally love doing. When you get up in the morning, this is what you want to do that. It's as easy as that, it's as simple as that. That's your highest path. I'm telling you that because I'm a highest path guide. So it's really that simple. But then whenever we force ourselves to do other things in other directions and stuff. That's when life gets hard. And that's but the perfectionism thing and the whole like making mistakes thing, like even when you make mistakes in the department of your highest alignment, right, then you don't even mind that. You don't even fucking mind that. Like, you make mistakes, like, it's something that you go, let's go with this example, like you love doing math. I never know how to say math or moth. One of those, and you love doing that, and then you make a mistake and it's like the wrong thing comes out at the end, and you're like, oh well, that's annoying, but I'm gonna do it again because I care about this, because I truly want the right thing to come out at the end. Like, I want this to be right. And so you don't have to force yourself to do it again, because you're like, no, I'm so excited to actually get the right thing at the end. Excuse my lack of language skills here. But yeah, so when you make mistakes in the things that you love doing, then you know that making mistakes is not really such a big deal, right? But then when it comes to other things, I mean, I guess you can still get frustrated. You can still get frustrated, like, making mistakes in the things that you love doing, but still you're gonna just keep going. Like, you don't want to give up. Like, you just want to get to where you want to be naturally. And even if it's annoying, you're still gonna keep going because it means so much to you. It's important to you, right? And it makes you feel good when you finally make it. But then there's just other departments, areas in your life where you just feel shit doing it in the first place. Then you make a bunch of mistakes because you don't want to do it, and then, like, it just robs you of your life force energy. It robs you of everything, of your joy, because it's just not for you, right? But yeah, anyway. I don't even know, like, if this video made any sense, but so don't fucking be so critical with yourself when you do make mistakes, because we're humans and you don't have to be perfect, because it's all about growing naturally, right? Like, it's just about experiencing life. You are here to experience life, but you're here to experience it in the best possible way. I mean, you can experience it in any way. You can experience it in the shittiest way. You can make your life super fucking hard. You can absolutely do that. It's up to you. It's your choice. But at the same time, you don't have to do that. You can just be here, experience life, and do it with joy. And even when you make mistakes, to just, like, see it as, yeah, okay, I make mistakes. Oh, so fucking what? Because I'm a human being, I make mistakes, you know? And, like, who's like, why do you need to be perfect? You already are perfect. You already are perfect. So there's no need to try to be perfect, because you already are perfect. And even if you don't have the best degree, if you're not first in line, I would say, no, if you're not first in the ranking of whatever, you know, like, it's okay. You don't have to be. I mean, you can, of course, what's the word? Acquire. No. Desire. No. You can, of course, have the excitement or the motivation and the discipline that you do want to be first. Like, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with wanting to be the best, right? Like, no, of course, that's amazing. Like, that's what we want. Like, we want to have this a spark in us that's like, yeah, I want to be the best in this. But so there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But when you're not the best, that's one time or whatever, then that's okay too. Like, it doesn't mean that you're a loser. It doesn't mean that you're not capable. It doesn't mean that you suck. It doesn't mean that you're weak. None of this. It just, it means nothing, really. It means nothing. It just means that that's where you're at. And then you naturally probably gonna want to continue to improve. But you will anyway, because you set your mind to it, because you love doing it, because it's your highest alignment. But anything that is making you feel like you're a loser and you're incapable and all of that stuff. Like, just don't do it. just don't think that way, because you don't have to. Like, not being the first at all times doesn't make you a loser, okay? And like, fucking up sometimes doesn't make you a loser. And sometimes saying yes to a plastic straw, although you didn't need it or want it, doesn't make you a loser, okay? It just also just means that you weren't really present because you were thinking about other things probably, or you were distracted, and that's okay too, because we're humans. Don't know if I said that already. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if this video made any sense, but bear in mind, I'm just drinking coffee, so I'm wired. Thank you for forgiving me. Okay, I'm sending lots of love. Speak soon. Bye.